Well, I'm glad you helped me out with that one, Evan. Apparently, I was muted this entire time. So yeah, so there's that. So well, I'm glad you helped me out with that one, Evan. Apparently, I was muted this entire time. It's not the first time that's ever happened live.
Yeah.
Let me mute
So
my Facebook. So is it my Facebook or my YouTube stream? Okay. Because I'll just have the thing here. All right. So, Wagon Mound right now. Wagon Mound, New Mexico has a severe thunderstorm warning for quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. At times, it's had a little bit of a strong couplet, but it doesn't look like that anymore. That's pushing off towards the northeast here. The only town that's really going to impact is the one that it's impacting right now, which is Wagon Mound. Probably a prolific small hail producer. Um, Carlsbad is kind of the bad boy right now of hail producers. This storm has been reported with tennis ball size hail down in New Mexico. So, dangerous storm. If you're in Carlsbad, New Mexico, you need to be kind of inside, protect yourself because this is dangerous hail that the storm is warned for. So, but welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining on Facebook. I'm sorry if I was muted. I wasn't really my intention there. Um, but yeah, so I'm trying to get in the I'm trying to get back into making sure that I'm going live on Facebook too, because Twitch for whatever reason doesn't work. I tried Twitch. It said I was live, but I'm not live. So I don't know what happened there. It says I'm offline. So um, probably going to have to. Apparently, my login for Twitch isn't working, so I couldn't even see my live if I wanted to. It says I'm live, but all right. So that's the way that cookie crumbles. Lost Puerto Rico. I don't have the information on Puerto Rico right now. Can I even see the Puerto Rican radar? Might be able to. Puerto Rico doesn't really look like there's severe weather going on right now in Puerto Rico. I'm gonna have to translate that because I'm not very good with Spanish. If somebody would like to translate that for me, Google Translate. Severe storms can produce tornadoes in Puerto Rico. Wanted to if there's yeah, I mean severe weather can definitely influence the conditions in Puerto Rico. Most of the time when Puerto Rico gets tornadoes, it's during tropical systems and hurricanes. So yeah, nothing going on in Puerto Rico right now. A lot of lightning going on in New Mexico at this hour. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit bigger and on screen here. There we go. Can't see anything because that radar is not very good. Come on, radar. What the heck is going on? Did New Mexico decide to have a New Mexico Day with their radar set up? Oh, there we are. Like, I'm actually surprised all the New Mexico radars are, like, somewhat working today. Because every time I go chase down there, the New Mexico radars are all down. Please don't come in here and spamming the chat. But Marta A, hello. Oh, I see pink hands. Okay, I was like, it showed up differently on my YouTube chat. It just said waving pink hand, waving pink hand, waving pink hand. Thank you, Marta A, for the translation there. But hello, Marta. Thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate you. So, 7 people watching. I do appreciate y'all. Let's see. 8 people watching, and what is going on Facebook? Facebook Live. So, got multiple storms firing off here in New Mexico, Colorado. I think there's a couple in Texas, but I'm not super worried about Texas today. Maybe Panhandle later on this evening. But yeah, we definitely got some storms firing off here. I don't think that's a whole lot of rotation. I think what that is the hail is refracting off of the velocity signatures. I mean, there could be some weak, broad rotation with any supercell. But this thing is just a monster hail producer, and it just looks like it's back building too a lot. This storm had 2-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds, so this has the capacity to do a lot of damage, which is probably ongoing in Carlsbad, New Mexico. I don't have anybody down there right now to give me a verified report. We got some severe thunderstorm warnings for Colfax, Harding, Mora County. I think that's how you pronounce it. Eddie, Leah. That's going to be the Carlsbad storm. And this one up here is up in north of Las Vegas, Nevada. This one is in near the town of Wagon Mound, and it's moving rather slowly off to the northeast. Actually, this one's picked up speed a little bit, but it's also kind of backbuilding as well. So Wagon Mound is probably eventually going to be under a severe watch. What are the probabilities in Northwest Texas? That's a great question. We'll kind of take a look real quick here at our... Let's see. Where did I put that? Pivotal weather. There we go. So looking at pivotal weather here, our next couple days for Texas, for Northwest Texas, looks like the day is going to be tomorrow. I don't know exactly where you are in Northwest Texas. I don't know if you feel comfortable with that. But tomorrow, it looks like we're going to have an enhanced hail risk for parts of the eastern panhandle down towards, like, I guess that would be over towards, like, Vernon, maybe just west of Vernon, Childress area. Because I'm down here in South Texas, but, yeah, so my thinking would probably be like this area, east of Amarillo on I-40, west of Oklahoma City, down all the way towards like Vernon, Paducah, Childress, and that area. Jacob, what's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. So yeah.
Hey John.
Yes. Hello.
I don't mean to bug you, but could I grab the link so I can send this more people?
Yeah. You need the link for YouTube?
For Twitch.
Oh, Twitch is not working. Twitch is just not working.
Oh, it isn't?
No, it says I'm live on Twitch, but it's not showing that I'm actually live on Twitch.
Okay, we can, we'll work on that a little later then. Yeah, if you just send the YouTube link, I'll link it in the chat.
Let's see. I'm glad the YouTube chat is actually working on Streamlabs because it never works for me. And it's actually showing that the chat's going up on the stream where it's supposed to, the stream chat. So right now it's looking professional, so that's all I care about.
All right, well I'll let you get back at it and just shed,
we have a new severe thunderstorm warning going on in Texas. This is near Pecos, Texas. If you're in that area, this storm is firing off here. Right now, this is having golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds.
Jeez.
So, if you're down in the Trans-Pecos area, this is going to be coming up towards Barstow. This is going to move probably west of I would say pretty confidently that it looks like it's about to do a cell split, which means things can go kind of funky. One storm can go northeast, one storm's going to go northwest. These splits are weird. Very deviant storms when this happens. It's probably indicative of some dry air mixing around. But yeah, so I don't think it's going to affect Odessa, at least right now. But watch Peyote, maybe up towards Kermit later on. So we'll just have to keep watching that. This would be just northwest of Fort Stockton, Texas.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Grab link for anything.
Cool. Yeah. I tried to.
Have fun.
All right. Sounds good, bro. Welcome to the Facebook side of things. I don't know. I see one person's watching here on Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am live on the Facebook side of things as well. That's working right now. Twitch is not. So I don't know. I gotta figure things out. But yeah. Facebook and YouTube at the same time. If you guys have not had a chance to check out my all new website, I just completely redid my website. I actually just built a new website, I should say. Stormchaseguy.com. Put it in the chat. If you guys would like to help check it out and going to Target Great Bend tomorrow, awesome. Got the multi-stream chat here, but it's not working. Let's go to the YouTube side of things. Actually, first let me hit the Facebook side. Pin that on Facebook. Hey, what's up, Gabriel? Alright. This is my new website. Basically, you can follow me on all my other social medias directly off my website. Kind of take a look at. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on the website and the stuff done. I do have the Discord channel if you guys would like to join the Discord. It's a very active community. We watch movies and stuff on the free time and stuff like that, and hang out, talk weather. Go over all the threats throughout the week, have really good discussions. If you guys are interested in wanting to come in and check that out, you can actually join the Discord straight from the website. So, super, super handy. Yeah, Gabriel, I was talking to you. Nice to meet you, man. What did you use to make your website? That's a great question. I actually used GoDaddy, but I would highly not recommend going that route. I would use WordPress in the future. GoDaddy, I think, cost me $22 overall for 2 years. So, but it looks pretty decent. Not too shabby. Alright, going back to the Facebook side of things. So we're kind of just live covering the severe weather events today and seeing how this goes. So, if you guys would like to support the page, I do have donations. I do have my Cash App on my website. If you guys have PayPal, I can grab that link too, if you guys would like to donate. But you can also donate right on screen via Super Chats. I do have that availability as well. And there's also memberships if you guys would like to become a sponsor of this channel. And I think on the Facebook side there's stars. I think that's what it is. But yeah, so just kind of watching these severe weather threats. Texas has this storm near Pecos, Texas. Probably a lot of blowing dust. A lot of, issues with drought this year. And so you're going to have a lot of fine dust to kick up with these thunderstorms. Probably see some of that today. We'll just kind of be covering the threats all afternoon, and I got really nothing else to do today, so might as well work on trying to help get the warnings out and go over all the information in case anybody is worried about storms coming into their area. I don't know why both of these are on velocity. So this is the one moving into Carlsbad right now. It's pretty nasty storm, and it's already got flash flood warnings. This is gonna become a pretty bad situation quickly. Already 2 to 3 inches of rain have fallen in 1 hour in the city of Carlsbad, so there's gonna be flash flooding involved there for sure. And it looks like it's continuing to backbuild. You could get easily 4 or 5 inches of rain out of these cells that keep moving through. This is only going to make a bad situation worse. So if you're in Carlsbad, I'd avoid being out in the roads there. This can continue to be a messy situation throughout the afternoon. See 5 people watching on the YouTube side. Jacob, Gabriel, Marta. Saw Evan Freiberger in here, and one of my moderators and fellow YouTuber and weather streamer. Also, Susan Anderson is in here. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'd rather be chasing these events, but unfortunately, financial situations have kept me from being able to do that. This round, I've had a pretty intense run. Starting to get more and more severe thunderstorm warnings even north of Carlsbad now. This is near Buckeye, Colorado. Sorry, my radar scope crashed. It's always fun. Let me first state this if anybody's new, wondering, like, what is this guy talking about when it comes to weather? I'm not a meteorologist. I'm a storm chaser, storm spotter. I don't claim to be a meteorologist. I just track weather. That's what I'm really good at, is tracking thunderstorms and learning thunderstorm behavior. Been studying and chasing storms for a very long time, and that's what I'm using my expertise to help get people warnings on. So there's storms moving into Lovington, Tatum. If you're in these areas, just be on the watch out. These are going to continue to move off into the Texas Panhandle throughout the afternoon. And some of them can be pretty bad and destructive. There's also a new severe thunderstorm warning that has now popped up just to the south of Clovis. This is a new severe thunderstorm warning that's popping up here near Clovis, New Mexico. It's going to impact the towns of Portoles and Floyd, as well as Cannon Air Force Base. So I think that's where the radar is. Let's use KD. Oh, it's crazy this radar's actually working. Because when I was chasing in New Mexico this year, that radar was not working. Okay, so yeah, we got some supercells firing off south of Clovis right now. Explosive thunderstorm development. We'll take a look here at... Yeah, these are marching their way right towards Cannon Air Force Base. 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Roosevelt, Chavez, and Curry counties. If you're in those areas, get ready for some pretty rough weather. I know we got a couple of storm chasers out there. Crystal McDaniel, she's out there. And we got more firing up here near Lovington. But yeah, some major flash flooding going on here in near Carlsbad. So dangerous situation unfolding as far as damaging hail today, severe winds. Later through the afternoon, there's going to be that tornado threat. So there is a 5% chance of tornadoes in this area today. So these storms just blew up and they went from like 0 to insanity like pretty immediately. So we're gonna have to watch these for possible tornadoes as we get into the afternoon here. Got 19 likes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Let me get the link out on my Facebook group. Copy. look at the storm near Floyd. Yeah, this storm is blown up big time. This is gonna come in heavy. So we're watching this one near Floyd. Looks like it's going under it's becoming more of a cluster of kind of multi-cell cluster here. Could be some very damaging winds involved in this. I don't see a whole lot of rotation, at least yet. These storms just kind of fired off. So yeah, it looks outflow dominant right now, so that's a good thing. Watching this southern cell here, though, I think we're gonna get some more further development maybe on these cells, but they're all kind of grouping together, which is gonna negate the tornado threat, which is good because this is moving into a fairly populated area. So we don't want anything too crazy to go on near a populated area, but these are becoming kind of a little bit more on the linear side of things. It's hard to tell because I'm sure there could be some like embedded supercellular ability with this, but it's right now these are grouped together. We're just gonna kind of have to watch. Storms further north, it's storms like this that I'd be more concerned about, being more on the isolated side of things. But you could get some embedded rotations along these throughout the afternoon as that low-level jet increases. Low-level jet is just low-level winds moving at a direction opposite to the mid-level winds that are from the jet stream and the trough. So as that happens, you'll start to get more vorticity going on. So that's kind of the major problem today, is you could get that surface vorticity about 6 o'clock today. And that's going to be our kind of primary concern. It's kind of developing into more of a supercell here. We'll have to see. It's going to go under through probably a couple cell mergers and then kind of really be able to determine its shape. Midland, Texas. Brooke, thank you so much for joining. We'll take a look at Midland. Midland is here next to Odessa. Right now, there is one severe thunderstorm warning for the Pecos area. This is going to go north. They said this is going to go more northeast towards Wicket area, Mohawkins. The cell looks like it's going to be the one that gets choked off as this one goes north. We'll have to see what happens. But right now, Midland is out of the worst threat. So we'll have to watch that. Maybe later into the afternoon, thunderstorms can fire off. But right now, you look okay. But if you're in the Pecos area, I guarantee there's a lot of blowing dust. It's probably pretty nasty there. Probably getting some decent sized hail too. They said 2-inch hail. Let's take a look at the warning here. Baseball size hail and 60 mile per hour winds being reported with this. Yeah, there's some damage probably going on in Pecos and Barstow right now. If you have family and friends, just tell them to, especially going northbound here. Looks like it's going to go over a relatively rural area. But yeah, there is baseball size hail that was reported here in the town of Pecos. Hey, what's up, Pettis Weather? Good to see you. How are you? 23 likes. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Facebook side, not seeing much right now, so. Yeah, nasty storms firing today. Texas into New Mexico, so. I wouldn't be surprised that there's some damage in Pecos, some windows blown out and stuff like that. It's truly baseball size hail. I'm doing good. Wish I could be chasing this, but unfortunately I'm just kind of financially strapped, so won't be able to. I'll probably be chasing locally here and around the San Antonio area Wednesday night, so that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. As much as I'd love to be traversing the back roads of what I call summer camp out in New Mexico, just not in the works on this time. So I spent like 8 days out in Clovis earlier this season. It was crazy. Felt like I was never gonna leave. I thought they were gonna actually like make me the mayor, and like it was weird. It was a joke too. I just spent so much time in New Mexico. Like I thought I was gonna end up moving there at one point. The land of entrapment. I mean enchantment. That was a joke too. Colorado. New severe thunderstorm warning for the state of Colorado. We'll take a look at where this is heading. And it's kind of pointed right towards, it's near Alamosa right now. And it's kind of moving in the direction of Colorado Springs. So, thank you everybody who's joining. Still got that severe thunderstorm near Wagon Mound, New Mexico. That's pushing off towards the northeast, towards what is that? Greenville. And then there's another discussion for severe weather up here in parts of Nebraska and northern Colorado. So a lot of storms today, guys. Biggest threat here is going to be in New Mexico, maybe the Panhandle area, later on, closer to Amarillo. We'll really have to watch these storms throughout the afternoon here. Okay, so in New Mexico, Chavez, Curry, Roosevelt, Colfax, Harding, Mora, Eddy, Leah, y'all are all under a severe thunderstorm warning. Popeye! My dog's crazy. Must be, my roommates might be home. shut that door. Let's see. Got these storms firing off here in southern New Mexico near Carlsbad. Multiple flash flood situation going on here. And this is only going to continue to exacerbate over the next hour or so. We have a lot of flooding going on in these areas. There's reports that it's already dropped 2 to 3 inches of rain per hour over the town of Carlsbad, New Mexico. This is going to have some absolutely bad flooding situation. Please don't drive through flooded roadways if you're in the Carlsbad area. Hold on, I gotta close my door or something. I'll be right back. Alright. Gonna take a look at the Pecos storm. Looks odd. Let's see. Let's take a look at our Pecos storm. So Pecos is going under a cell split. This storm is going due north. Let's take a look at that southern cell too. Pecos storm just has some really big hail. That's kind of the major threat with that one. That's going to move towards Mentone. If you're in that area, watch out near Mentone, because this is going to have some destructive hail. Probably a new severe thunderstorm warning eventually coming out for the state of Texas. For the counties north of that storm. This thing has just been having really large hail. It's warned for baseball size. This is a destructive thunderstorm for Pecos City and surrounding area. Baseball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Yeah, you don't want to be caught outside. Baseball size hail can actually injure or kill somebody if it hits them the wrong way. Imagine having a baseball chucked at your head at 80 miles per hour. That's kind of what would happen. Not to scare anybody about severe weather, I've had my windshield blown out by a couple baseballs in the past. Yeah, the stuff up north is going upscale, yeah. But you might have the terrain enhancements due to Caprock that could influence a little bit more streamlined vorticity. Yeah, but it's very messy storm mode for sure. That'll eventually be moving up towards the Grady area, and kind of in between House and Grady. Melrose, Cannon Air Force Base, Floyd, definitely in that zone. Thank you for the 3 people watching. Do appreciate it on YouTube. Live. glad this new computer can really handle what I need it to, as far as streaming and all that. I just wish the Twitch would work, because I really was interested in wanting to stream on Twitch, but it's kind of not in the cards today. Twitch has been kind of finicky. I've reset. Let's see. This is funky, man.
I want to move that to a different window.
For what?
Your login thing is showing.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
God, that was a nice catch. Jesus.
Just in case. Oh yeah, you're passing right on there, man.
Oh.
Well, you can change it.
Yeah. I can change all my passwords if I need to. God darn it. I didn't think it went on that screen. Shoot.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, you gotta...
Yeah. Shoot.
No worries, man.
It's only 20 knots of bulk shear. Dang.
On current mesoscale, it's, yeah.
Yeah, so right now, Twitch has said I've been live for close to an hour, but nothing's showing up on the screen for Twitch.
Okay. Yeah, you can troubleshoot that in some tests later.
Alright.
For next time, but yeah, it's probably Twitch can be difficult, so we'll figure it out. But yeah. Also, if you did, I sent you a message earlier, but you're probably busy with tracking, which is fair.
Right now, there's just, it's just all severe thunderstorms, so, it's just kind of in that lull period. Like, I can see, like, when I typed in Twitch, it says stream is not working. Like, I just typed that in there just to let people know. Not that anybody follows me on Twitch yet, so it's kind of like if somebody decided to pop in and go, why isn't the stream working? But yeah, the Twitch chat works. It shows up on the stream, on Streamlabs. It's kind of funky.
Yeah, it can be really funky, especially with Streamlabs. Sometimes that's, sometimes it's just glitchy or...
I just don't know really of any other, like, big restream platform.
No, Twitch is pretty good. Like, there's chasers here. One of them has 1K followers, 230. Like, it's pretty watchable.
Gotcha. Like, I really wanted to, like, dive into Twitch because there's not a whole lot of market for storm chasing and stuff on Twitch, which would be kind of cool.
It is relatively untapped. There's a few, but, like, it's not too out there, you know?
Yeah. Shoot, man, that kind of sucks. I was hoping that was going to work today.
We'll get it working.
Yeah.
I will promise you. Figure it out. But yeah, definitely.
Yep. Alright, so that's not happening.
If you also, by the way, I was meaning to say, if you mess on my SCJ Weather account, so I can post the links to like the Discord.
Oh, where for? Yeah. Are you on the YouTube side?
I just typed in chat.
Okay. There we go. Okay, there we are.
Okay, thank you very much, and yeah, have a fun.
Cool. Yeah, all the links are on the website.
Okay, yeah, I'll just push the website over now, even though it's pinned.
But I mean, if you want to if you would like to donate, kind of thing, or the Discord, like just pull the links kind of like off the website's information. Okay. I guess that would be the way to go.
Alright,
yeah. Alrighty, I appreciate it, Joey.
No problem, man, and have fun, and hopefully that bulk shear doesn't mess it all up.
Well, I think right now it's kind of the saving grace with these storms. Plus, there's like a lot of these are just becoming clusters. So, I mean, that's ultimately going to limit the tornado threat, at least right now. But, man, those storms right now coming in towards Lovington are just dropping some serious rain and hail. Like, it's already causing a massive flash flood situation.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. And then the hail with the one with
if we look at the accumulation array, hopefully that works. Is it gonna show me here? Okay, yeah, so we're getting like severe levels of the rainfall amounts here. Let's take a look at the inspector. It's already showing like 2-3 inches of rain have fallen in that area. Some possible spots that are much higher, and it's still raining pretty heavily.
Jeez.
So, yeah, guys, just if you live in this area, just please be safe. Like, the flash flooding can be a no joke.
You gotta be watchful for it.
Looks like I can't see what the report is exactly, but people are saying like there's a massive flood situation. Pecos Landspout. Let me see here. I mean, there is some like broad rotation. Is somebody reporting that actually in person?
There's a good amount of rotation earlier. We just didn't know if that was.
I think it's all hail.
Yeah, that's what we were saying too.
I mean, this thing's been continuously warned for like 2-inch to upwards of baseball or larger for a while.
Yeah.
Somebody did make a hail report. I have to get off of that and see what this is. Somebody reported a baseball-sized hail emergency manager in downtown Pecos City. So people probably have their windows blown out. There's probably a lot of car damage. So Yeah, it's a scary situation to be in. Goes from like zero to like what just happened.
Hurricane.
So this storm that's firing off near Buckeye, this is going to be just west of Hobbs. This thing is climbing up to baseball size as well, and there's another strong cell about to hit Carlsbad again. So Carlsbad is going to be under a major flash flood situation. Major flash flood situation. Thank you so much for the one person watching on Facebook. I know this is like the first time I've ever been live on Facebook doing a real weather stream, so I do appreciate those people who are tuning into that. So, um, I had a post yesterday go absolutely bonkers on Facebook yesterday. I don't know what happened, but I shared it to a group and it just went kind of postal with the amount of likes, and like I was like, rest in peace to my notifications.
Hey, that's good.
Um, yeah, like I think it's like at 800 likes right now, which is
Jeez.
tad bit nutty.
Facebook, please.
920 likes. Yeah, I was sharing photos on the Texas Storm Chasers group, um, and yeah, it ended up it's almost at 1,000 likes on Facebook, which is crazy.
Wild.
But yeah, so moving on to Highway 82 there in New Mexico near Buckeye. Be careful, there's going to be some destructive hail moving into that region. More flash flooding happening towards Carlsbad with more more storms forming behind this one. You're just hitting that atmospheric river in Carlsbad right now. I would advise you to not be outside driving in that. That could seriously cause damage to life and property. So, they removed the severe thunderstorm warning off the ones near Clovis. And then we got multiple strong thunderstorms here. Maybe some kinks of embedded supercells that we can get to develop here as the afternoon goes on. I think the low level jets really going to increase through this corridor over the next couple hours. So just be wary, because I think I said the other day like I had Tucumcari really kind of zoned in as like going to be a pretty strong severe weather threat. So just kind of watch out in that area later on tonight. Same with like Fort Sumner, Clovis, of course. Even onto the Texas side, maybe even some very damaging winds later on this evening towards Amarillo. We're just going to have to watch. Is it raining by my house right now? I'm just kind of curious. No, there's just some storms like to the south of my house. Because people were like reporting rain in San Antonio. I'm like, huh? But yeah, these storms are just going to be really nasty. So.
Well, I will leave you to be over your stream, and again, if you need, just let me know.
Alright.
Peace.
Peace. So just gotta be watching that situation. Yeah, Mentone looks interesting, yeah. Just gotta kind of watch this storm here. just some very destructive hail, and it's very isolated too. If you're in the Mentone area, you might miss out on the worst of the hail, hopefully. But that's going to be pushing northwest a little bit. Northwest. Will eventually cross into the New Mexico side. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, take a look at something real quick. Oh, go figure. This whole time my monetization was off on this video. Huh. That's nice. Thanks, YouTube. But if anybody has any questions at any time, please feel free to ask, and we'll help get those answered for you. Just change the thumbnail real quick to a New Mexico supercell that I took earlier this year. It'll draw more people from the area here. But yeah, we're watching multiple severe weather threats in New Mexico. We have Chavez, Eddy, Lee, Loving, Reeves, Ward, Winkler. If you're in Colfax, Harding, Mora, and Union counties are all under a severe thunderstorm warning at this time. What's up, Cody? Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Big severe weather threat tomorrow and possibly into Wednesday and Thursday as well. Something to watch. Definitely a lot of rough weather going across the plains over the next couple days. It's like May decided to have its comeback tour. The tornado threat is kind of here nor there over the next couple days. It's going to be a lot more damaging winds and a lot more damaging hail. There could be a couple tornadoes though. Like today we have a 5% here in New Mexico. I'm going to take a look at all of our storms here. These storms are really just trying to blow up here south of Clovis and Air Force Base. Yeah, and then we're going to have a pretty stout cold front roll through Texas, which is going to be great for the people that love colder weather. But yeah, these storms are starting to exhibit a little bit of rotation. It is kind of far away from the radar at the moment, but there seems like there's some circulations going on with these cells here. With this severe thunderstorm warning, this is going to be something to kind of watch. Low-level jet's going to steadily increase. These could be the ones that start rotating first. That's kind of what they're showing right now. We got 2 pockets of rotation here. If we look at this, we got rotation here. We got rotation here with these cells. So, oh, it is raining outside here? Oh, cool. It's finally nice to like have a break from the insane heat that we've had in Texas all year long. Or all summer long, I should say. Got 30 likes. Thank you guys so much for joining in. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel, as always. Yeah, these cells are the ones I'm kind of paying attention to right now for possible tornadic development. We got a couplet here, a little bit of one right here, but that could also be some large hail. It's hard to tell because the radar's so far away. But we just got an absolute train of embedded supercells and line of storms jetting north. Not too worried about the one. Oh, we got a new tornado warning, New Mexico, Lee County right now. Breaking news, guys. Tornado warning going on near Buckeye. Let's get over here. This is going to be... we have a couple of storm chases. The tornado producing storm was located 20 miles west of Lovington, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Damaging tornado and ping pong ball size hail. Radar tornado confirmed. Please, if you're in Buckeye and Lovington, you are in the direct path of this tornado right now. You need to be underground and seeking shelter immediately. We have a confirmed tornado from radar, meaning that there is a correlation coefficient, which I can't really see, but the NWS has access to radars that we just don't have. But yeah, so damaging tornado on the ground possibly right now, and let me grab all the information for you guys here. This was located 20 miles west of Lovington, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Damaging tornado and ping pong ball size hail. Radar confirmed tornado. Tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mostly rural areas of Lee County. Take shelter immediately. So if you're in this area, please take shelter now. This is going to just kind of continue to increase through the afternoon. I think we're going to start seeing, with this low-level jet, we're going to start seeing more and more tornado warnings. This is kind of just the beginning, unfortunately, for parts of New Mexico. This warning is confusing. The NWS has access to federal radars with the FAA. For like airports and stuff that have their own individual radars, so they can see a lot clearer picture than what we can. So they probably have a radar that's not accessible to the public in Lovington or something like that. So crazy. Using the Odessa, Texas radar right now. There's storm chasers on this storm right now. We have John Ponce and Derek Rogers. So if you're in Lovington, you need to be getting into a safe place. West Central Missouri weather. If you're still watching, I just saw you on Facebook pop up. Thank you so much for joining in on the Facebook side of things. So let me get this shared out to one of my friends' pages real quick. I know he wouldn't mind me sharing on Facebook. Copy link. Let's get on to Weather Geeks. But yeah, so we're just continuing to watch. We have one active tornado warning ongoing here in New Mexico for Lea County. This is a radar confirmed damaging tornado. If you're in this area, you need to be seeking shelter immediately. This has a potential to cause damage to life and property. So. And it looks like it's just continuing to increase. This is the area of the storm that is in question. I see more of a broad rotation, but the radar coverage here is quite terrible. So I can't see if there's a more tighter couplet. Looks like this is going to be completely surrounded in heavy rain and possibly hail. It's going to make it hard to see here. So. The warning is a bit confusing, I am not gonna lie. But we'll have to see if we actually get a confirmation from one of the chasers on the ground. And right now, I don't see that. Looks like there is some strong broad rotation, though. Another area of rotation picking up down here, so we'll have to watch that as well. And then you're going to have this as a cell merger, and we're going to have to watch that process as well. We also have a line of storms up here in northern New Mexico that we really got to watch. I realize this camera is really high up, and I think that'll probably be better, hopefully. Thanks for all the people watching on Facebook and all the people watching on YouTube. And sorry to all the people on Twitch who may or may not have ever watched. Right now, radar confirmed tornado, New Mexico. So we're going to take a look at our correlation coefficient. I'm not seeing much going on there. But I trust the NWS. They have ways of seeing these storms that we can't, so... just gonna continue to monitor this threat. This is going to include right north of Buckeye here, and possibly heading towards Lovington. So, if you're in Lovington, New Mexico, you need to be definitely keeping your eye out for this potential tornado. Don't be outside trying to find it. Just start having a plan to get into shelter. This is gonna come quicker than you think. It's better be just safe than sorry. I think it might miss the core of town. It might go to the west side of town, but you can never be too sure. I would just say Lovington, I'd be working on taking shelter as soon as possible. Because it definitely looks like whatever rotation's there is somewhat increasing. It's crazy. I stayed in Lovington multiple times this year, and we were chasing down New Mexico earlier this season. A lot. Got 6 people watching. Two people watching. Was waiting in Portolas. Oh, are you in Portolas right now? Thank you so much to our new subscriber. Oh, Nikki, thank you so much for liking the stream on Facebook. I do appreciate it. I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool. So that's on the Facebook side. That's cool. Okay. Gotcha, you're in that area. Alright. So that's gonna be on just south of Clovis. Gotcha. Corey's down there. I know Corey. Oh, sort of. I know him from Twitter. I don't think I've ever formally met him. Alright, so right now we have some storms going northeast towards Portolas. The one near Melrose is the one that's severe thunderstorm warned. That's going north up to Tucumcari. There's some large damaging hail associated with that one, I think. Yeah, so that's going to be ping pong ball size hail and damaging winds. The low-level jet's just going to continue to increase throughout the afternoon. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more tornado warnings as time goes on. So, Nikki, be careful out there for sure. Still active tornado warning right now ongoing near Buckeye. It's just these radar gaps are just really, really tough. Let's see. It looks like Lubbock is kind of the closer one there. Yeah, it's really tough to see the radar here. But this is going towards Lovington right now, active tornado warning. If you're in the Lovington region, you need to be seeking shelter immediately, out of harm's way. I am live right now on YouTube and on Facebook. The rotation's still continuing to increase as it's heading towards the Lovington area. Just continuing to watch the situation there. This is near Buckeye. The storm is moving directly towards Lovington. Kind of tracing where the strongest rotation is headed. It looks like it's the strongest of the rotation is going to move north and west of Lovington, but still watching it closely. Other severe thunderstorm warnings here. We have Eddy and Lee County. We have Leah Lovington. That's this storm here. We also have a couple of severe thunderstorms in Colorado right now. And this is why I titled this live. Yes, I will let you know if anything happens. Okay, thank you, Nikki. I do appreciate it. Because unfortunately, I don't really have anybody on the ground here chasing, so at least that I could directly reach out to, like at a moment's notice. But yeah, we got one tornado warning ongoing right now. Okay, a confirmed tornado. Yeah, confirmed tornado was located 9 miles east of Malijamar, 6 miles, 16 miles southwest of Levington. So, tornado was probably on the ground. I'm not sure about right now, but still treat it as it is. I'll be right back, yo. I'm still here, guys. I'm just grabbing a quick bite to eat because I haven't eaten anything all day. So, but I'm still a continuing monitor. Right now, it looks like they lifted the tornado warning for Lovington, which is good news. But I'm still watching conditions. I'm still here, so. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Welcome everybody who's still watching. Um, Watching these severe thunderstorms, some absolutely destructive. Hold on, real quick, guys. Sorry, I had my Facebook playback. Destructive, damaging winds going on in the storm, probably popping over 70 miles per hour. This is the one closer to Clovis. If you're in this area, these storms are really, really nasty, and they're continuing to push off here. This is going north towards Tucumcari. 60 mile per hour winds and dollar size hail. But I can see, like, here in the reflectivity, there's some really, really strong winds. Some very large damaging hail starting up. So people in Tucumcari, be on notice. This is coming right towards you. And it's rapidly going to the north, including another cell merger going on with that storm here shortly. Thank you so much for the 5 people still in here on the YouTube side of things. Right now we don't have any current tornado warnings, which is good. Keep having to constantly go in between radars here. So that storm is continuing to push off to the north here near just south of Tucumcari. The warning extends just south of there. Storm is moving almost due north. It's going to probably go right in between Tucumcari and Bard. We got that one chaser crystal down there. Still watching the storm in Lovington for possible development. Still got some broad rotation on it, so it's definitely still something to keep an eye on. Looks like tomorrow could be northern Kansas, Nebraska, all the way possibly into the Texas Panhandle. Maybe even South Dakota could have some explosive severe weather. We'll have to definitely watch that. Excessive rainfall looks to be possible Wednesday for parts of DFW, also Oklahoma City, Tulsa. If you're in those areas, it's going to be something to pay attention to. NWS excess. Day 2, excessive rainfall is going to be probably marginal across Midland, Odessa, towards the Edwards Plateau, Wichita Falls, Oklahoma City, Tulsa. And we're really going to have to pay attention to that in San Antonio, Austin area, down towards Del Rio, Eagle Pass, and that general, Laredo on, I guess that'd be Friday? Thursday night? No, that'd be Thursday night. So definitely have to watch that. Finally some good rain possibly in the works. Cody, what side of town? Are you what town are you in, Davis? We got a new tornado warning ongoing, guys. New Mexico. It's gonna be Cannon Air Force Base here. This is the Cannon Air Force Base radar. This is going up towards Greenville, Des Moines. These are those northern storms I was talking about earlier, taking advantage of that terrain enhancement. It looks like that's exactly what this is doing right now. And now we have an active tornado warning ongoing. Tornado warning for Union and Colfax County in New Mexico. Tornado warning in quarter-size hail. This will be over mainly rural areas of Union and Colfax County. Includes Highway 64 and between mile markers 379 and 381. Take shelter now. Please watch out in Des Moines if you're in that area. North side. Gotcha, in San Antonio. I'll be live probably later this week, local, chasing, so stay tuned to that. Looks like we got some rain moving into the area, potentially. Looks like some light rain, at least, for now. Looks like Thursday night's going to be the big night for heavy rain and severe weather, possibly, for San Antonio, so it's something to watch. I don't think like tornadoes or anything, but severe weather is definitely on on the books. 2 people watching here on Facebook. Make sure to hit that like, guys, and support the page. Right now, we're covering our active tornado warning here in New Mexico. This is going to be for Highway 6487 in between Greenville and Des Moines. Right now, it's just radar indicator rotation, but I can definitely see why they've warned it. It's in a kind of a radar hole area. I'm going to see if I can get a better radar involved. Yeah, definitely a strong couplet there. But it's so far away from the radar, it's really hard to tell. But if there was a tornado, it'd probably be right about there. And this is going to be moving in that general direction here. This is mostly rural area, so there's not a whole lot of people that live in this area. That's fortunate. We got 4 people watching. Thank you, guys. It's a tornado on the ground near Buckeye. Doesn't look like it. That tornado warning has expired near Buckeye. We'll go back down to that storm here. Sorry, I didn't see your post. I just saw your post just now, so let me get to that storm here. Let me pop open the radar. Definitely looks like we have some possible rotation, but that could also be some very strong hail. I just don't. There is some decent mid-level circulation going on with this, but it looks like more of a severe damaging wind type event, at least right now. We're going to have more influence with these storms behind it. Definitely could spawn another tornado warning, but at least right now it's severe warned. We can take a look here at this warning and get the information. This is currently just passing over Buckeye, hitting Lovington. This is for 70-mile-per-hour winds and golf ball size hail currently. It doesn't look like the tornado is on the ground, but we got a couple other cell mergers going on as that rolls closer to the Texas Panhandle. That's mid-level circulation is going to be over Lovington currently right now. That's moving. We got more of this pushing off here to the east towards Hobbs, and also up here towards Tatum. If you're in these areas, you want to be taking care of that. So you want to just not be outside too much. There could be some very destructive hail, some very destructive winds. One current tornado warning right now in Colfax. There might be actually 2 areas of rotation here. This is the main one it's warned for. This is an area of interest. So something to watch as that pushes off towards Des Moines and Greenville. Or Grenville. But yeah. So low-level jets starting to increase. I wouldn't doubt that we get more and more tornado warnings ongoing in New Mexico this evening, just because of the low-level shear that is going to be accompanying this evening. And this is also going to set the stage for tomorrow in parts of Texas, Oklahoma, maybe even Kansas and Nebraska. So crazy days ahead. only problem with New Mexico that I have is the fact the radar is just really rough because of the higher terrain, and I have a hard time getting a good radar feed in northern New Mexico, especially northeast New Mexico. But yeah, so that's kind of the area of interest right now. That's going mostly over mainly rural areas. That will be pushing off into possibly southern Colorado if it keeps on its path. Maybe even the Oklahoma Panhandle. I just skirt right there. But yeah, one active tornado warning ongoing here in New Mexico. I do appreciate everybody who has tuned in so far. Brecken, if you're in the Buckeye areas, if you're still watching, 4 people watching here on Facebook. Let me know where you guys are from. Comment, hit that like, and let me know where you guys are from, and I'll be able to grab the radar slides if you're under that severe thunderstorm warning, or if you're chasing, I can also help with that too. But yeah, there's still a little bit of a circulation, but that could also be hail influencing that as well. I see this as more of like a backward C here, which is usually indicative of it being more outflow driven. But this little feature has like a little bit of a meso feature to it. But this is going to be damaging winds in through this region here. Have that kind of backwards C. I see that and I'm like, okay, here comes the extremely large shelf cloud and some very gusty winds and small hail. Sometimes it can actually be larger hail. We had one in Gainesville, Texas earlier this year. It was like that. Dropped some monster hail. We were clocking winds close to 75, 80 miles an hour. Something keeps getting in my eye. But welcome to all the Facebook people. It's great to have you. Yeah, we're just continuing to monitor ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings. We have Colfax and Union counties right now under a tornado warning. Eddy, Leah, Mora, San Miguel, and Quay counties are all under a severe thunderstorm warning. And we have Dallam, Hartley, Sherman, Texas under a flash flood warning going on right now. That looks like the flash flooding is kind of pushed out of that area as far as the rain goes, but the the impacts are going to continue to increase due to the water. So watch out for that. TVS signature south of Clovis. Take a look at that. Oh, my dog's just going nuts. Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a situation if that keeps going that way, because that's heading right towards the Clovis area, and this is starting to hook up pretty big. That's going towards Portolas. If we have our, I think, what was it? Nikki and Brecken live in that general area or in that area right now. That storm is definitely got a little bit of a hook. Got multiple chasers on that storm. Corey Gherkin being one of those. Brandon Kopic being the other. So, pretty experienced chasers. I've chased with Brandon. Not chased with him, but been in the same area. Definitely getting a hook echo on that. Gonna have to watch that because that's going right towards Clovis and Portolas. This is a very familiar territory of where I was chasing back in May of this year. Kind of tempted to pop into their live and see what it looks like. Just out of pure curiosity. Should have. Okay, so he's got a wall cloud there that is rotating. I can't show his stream on mine because he's a monetized YouTuber as well. But yeah, there is a active wall cloud with a RFD clear slot. I think is nasty. This might become our next tornado warning here. Trying to find Corey Gherkin's footage of it. He should have the same. Yeah, he's got like a wall cloud there. Dangerous storm there. Hope they're safe. Unfortunately, I wish I could be chasing out there too, but it just wasn't in the works today. Right now we got 4 warnings on the board. Where are my tag options? Alright, there we go. Hey Kenny, what's going on? What's going on? Right now we're just watching some severe weather here. We got rotation, rapidly rotating healthy wall cloud 2 miles southeast of our location. RFD surge coming from behind can be viewed on Chase. So that's Brandon Kopic and Corey Gherkin right now. Chasing that storm. That's heading up towards Portolas and towards the Clovis area. If you're in that area, you need to be really paying attention to the storm. It's got an active, rapidly rotating wall cloud. It is showing that there is strong rotation. You live in California. Pam Wild, thank you so much for joining. Hey, how are you? So we're watching. This is kind of like the one that's getting kind of scary as it gets closer to bigger populations. With that low-level jet ramping up, meaning that the low-level shear is getting things to really start rotating as that trough ejects. So that's what these storms are riding on right now, and yeah, so we could have a tornado warning here very soon. I'm doing good, Pam. Thank you. Just currently watching our severe weather going on right now. I'm gonna change my title in my stream real quick to mainly focus on New Mexico live storm track. New Mexico. I have 2 people watching here on Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. Lewis, what's up, man? Why is it not showing my chat here? Thank you so much for the 7 people watching. Tornado in California? No. Nothing in California right now. Right now we have the Panhandle of Texas and New Mexico is where a lot of these storms are. New Mexico had a couple of tornado warnings now, so just continue to watch. Just got done eating at Oktoberfest, so that sounds like fun. Yeah. So the main threat right now is Clovis, New Mexico. Not the suburb outside of Fresno. Gonna be here for the rest of the week. Oh, awesome. Yeah, California, there's nothing to worry about. Right now, the main threats are going to be in New Mexico and Texas today. Tomorrow, it's going to get deeper into Nebraska, Kansas. We're about to go under a cell merger here in New Mexico, which is going to be interesting to see how that either makes it obstructive or it makes it worse. You know what? I'm sub. Oh, cool. Yeah, California is fine. There's nothing crazy going on in California. I don't even know if they're getting rain. It rained a couple days ago because my mom still lives out in California. Yeah, California's clear. Y'all good. monitoring this supercell down here. Yeah, we're about to go under a cell merger on that storm. If you guys want to subscribe, that'd be really helpful. It always is good to have the channel grow. As far as hurricanes, the hurricanes right now, oh, you live in Los Angeles? Cool, cool. Yeah, I grew up in Southern California for a number of years. I prefer my home state of Texas, so. So that's about to go under a cell merger. I have to keep that one closely monitored. Hopefully nothing too serious comes of that. Looks like there was possibly a funnel cloud that was going on here near Clovis, or on this one near Portoles. This storm did produce what was likely a weak funnel cloud. Two cold fronts coming into Texas later this week, into Thursday and to Friday. So, good rain chances. And then cold air behind it. Thank you so much for the 3 people watching on the Facebook side. I think we got 5 people watching on the YouTube side. Looks like this storm here in New Mexico, just to the south of Portoles, had a funnel cloud. Continue to watching this one because this is like the one that could go really crazy. Kind of interested to see what occurs with this cell merger. But this is heading kind of in the direction of Clovis, New Mexico, Farwell, Texas. Definitely had a pretty decent wall cloud and a little funnel on it, so. Currently going under a cell merger, which is going to at least temporarily keep it from having a tornado on the ground. So. most popular. As far as what? I've been to Florida. I've traveled all over the United States. Why can any disaster hit Florida? Florida has a. It's in the southeastern United States. You get supercells. You get a lot of flooding. A lot of tropical systems, hurricanes that move through Florida. That can do a lot of damage. It's a unique place for severe weather, and Florida is something else. Alright, so a couple concerns with this storm right now. It looks like this cell merger is kind of making this storm more spin harder. Not something that you really want to see as it's going towards a population. I don't have a current view on it. I would have to pop over to Florida's just got crazy weather. Watching one of my friends' streams on the side too. It looks very rain wrapped from their side of the thing. I'm kind of watching multiple chasers who are on this storm and not getting really a good clear view. Florida's alright right now, buddy. Florida's not gonna have anything too crazy going on. At least right now. Does the storm coming up from Pecos have any tornado watches? Oh, sorry, Brecken. Hold on. No, there's no tornado watches or warnings right now. Looks like there's some possible funnel activity going on this storm in New Mexico, though, right now. Brecken, are you still in here? The ones near Pecos, I don't know what. I think a lot of those storms are now moved out of the area and back into New Mexico for the most part. There's also some rotation near Oil Center, just to the southwest of Hobbs. Gotcha. But yeah, looks like right now Texas is mostly clear for the Odessa area down to Toya. Um, just gonna have to watch the other parts of the Panhandle over the next couple hours from near Lubbock to uh, Amarillo. 4 people watching on Facebook. Oh, you're in Hobbs? Gotcha. So this storm is going to continue. Hobbs, you're probably going to have some damaging winds and hail eventually moving through your area. Just stay away from windows and just kind of, unfortunately, the best thing to do is just going to be riding this one out. Looks like the worst of the rotation. There is a little bit of some rotation near oil center right now. If we're looking, and there's a little bit of rotation here, that should be going off to the north of Hobbs here, or northwest of Hobbs. Be some very strong winds if you get this hail core developed near Hobbs. Could have some large hail in it. What's the yellow and green? This is rain. This is depicting different amounts of rain. This pink area here is more hail. Could be some large hail too. This side here is the winds inside of the thunderstorm. You can tell if it's green, it's going towards or away from the radar. If it's red, it's going towards the radar, which is the one radar in near. Which one? I'm using the Odessa radar. So this is a good way of just seeing what all the hazards are in these storms, having them kind of side by side. Yeah, so right now, just some severe weather going on. I'm still checking on our storms further north. Still some rotation on this storm that's near going towards the Portolas and maybe even the Clovis area. Definitely a pretty strange supercell that's forming there. It's gone through a couple of different modes. Eyes are bothering me. Let's see, 2 people watching. Thank you guys for sticking with me here. Right now, looks like the tornado threat. I think the biggest tornado threat's going to be on this cell right here, south of Clovis near Portolas. If you're in that area, please make sure to seek shelter, because this could rapidly go downhill here if it clings on to the right environment. And see, like, this is kind of what I'm worried about here. Is this is developing a pretty good area of rotation here. And these storms are all going to be pretty much rain wrapped. This is the storm that could go tornado warned here in the near future. The stuff going towards Hobbs right now, I'm not super worried about, other than large hail. This is more of a messy storm mode, which is gonna keep it from doing bad things. So at least that's a good thing. 7 people watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate everybody here. All warnings going on right now. So we have Leah, Box Butte. There's a new severe thunderstorm warning in Nebraska for Box Butte and Morrill County in Nebraska. The rest are going to be Yoakum County in Texas, Leah, Gaines County in Texas, Harding, Quay, and San Miguel counties in New Mexico, and Colfax, Harding, Mora, and Union in New Mexico. So lots of severe thunderstorm warnings going on. No tornado warnings right now, but this is one I'm watching close. This is just gonna be to the south of Portolas. 5 people watching here on the YouTube side. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. We have this active severe thunderstorm warning here. We're going to go over 60 mile per hour winds and quarter size hail. Hail damage is expected. Moving north at 30 miles per hour. So this is going to probably take a track closer to Clovis and Portoles. If you have friends and family in the area, you need to tell them, like, hey, this is a dangerous storm. Has the capacity to cause some serious problems. Still watching these other streamers too to see what this storm looks like. Looked like there was a possible tornado near Las Vegas earlier. Las Vegas, New Mexico. Looks like somebody had got a tornado there near Spaello. So great job on those storm chasers for grabbing that. Pretty nice tornado. Taking a look at all of our threats right now. There's also a new tropical depression or storm. I'm not sure. So, I mean, I'm just kind of taking a look at all of the chasers just to try to see what this storm is doing, and I'm not getting a super clear view because their cameras are really dirty. So fortunately, just gonna have to kind of wing it. You're heading towards Clovis right now? Gotcha. I'll join in the, I could join in the standard Discord, when you do that, so, we'll see. Yeah, just let me know when you get to Clovis. Just be careful, because that storm is rotating pretty good. At times it's gotten close to where I would have been like, alright, this may deserve a tornado warning. So just watching that, I see that Crystal is over there near Friona. And Kenneth, I see your dot, so. That's a nasty looking supercell. Alright, yeah, it's continuing to be pretty wound up here, so. New Mexico, so I'll read off the counties right now. Colfax, Harding, Mora, Union, Curry, Roosevelt, Hardy Quay, San Miguel, Mora, San Miguel, Gaines, Leah into the Texas line, and Yoakum in Texas as well is under all of that is under a severe thunderstorm warning. Does the storm? Okay. So yeah, that's kind of the most dangerous storm right here. That's the one I'm most worried about. I'll take a look at a lot of our other storms here. That's kind of the main one that I'm truly worried about. The ones going towards Hobbs and stuff, it just looks like it's going to be a lot of lightning, heavy rain, some strong winds, possibly some flash flooding situations. Which is bad, but it's better than not having a tornado come towards you at night, so. Nebraska. Storms. Alright, Clovis is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. I appreciate everybody who's tuned in and supported the stream here. Yeah. So I'm still not seeing a good image of the storm from those chasers' perspective on YouTube. So I know I know where they are exactly because I have their spotter dots. They're trying to make another pass at this. Yeah, this thing's heading right towards Clovis. Well, actually, it's heading right towards Portolas. Portolas should be being in the rain in the forward flank of this little supercell. So. Looks like the rotation is a little bit on the weaker side, which is good, as it's heading into a more populated area. Portola is still extremely small town. I've chased there a couple times before. Really pretty scenery when storms are in the area. Okay, guys. Just continuing to monitor things. Got another little isolated storm up here, north of Tucumcari. Nothing too crazy going on there. It's kind of like the most rotation is in this storm. It's kind of shrink in size, but it's still got some rotation. So still definitely watching it. Kansas, Nebraska is going to be under threat tomorrow. Possibly into Texas as well. It's just going to be days and days of severe weather coming up because of this cold front. And then temperatures are going to just nosedive. Looking over the next couple days here, just to take a little break from the radar. Is there? All right. So we got storms firing off here in New Mexico. Good. Oh, they completely skipped the 18Z. Okay, well, I have another way around that. Let's go to the 18Z here. Tomorrow looks like there's gonna be some storms that fire off in West Texas. And they're gonna kind of move over towards the Edwards Plateau. Probably some storms, maybe a couple of severe storms here in Oklahoma. Moving up to regional, we're gonna pop up towards Nebraska. We could see some strong to severe storms tomorrow across Nebraska and Kansas. So it's something that we're gonna have to really watch. Looking at our 500 millibar winds, we really get that strong troughing here, starting to kick up throughout the afternoon. This is going to provide the lift for these thunderstorms to really fire off, but it's going to be the main thing of we can have a substantial low-level jet in the evening time. Like right now, the low-level jet across New Mexico not New Mexico, Nebraska, Kansas is pretty strong. But not seeing that, not seeing too many tornado warnings going on there because there's only a couple storms that just formed. We're gonna have to kind of go over towards, I guess the NAM would be showing. Let's go over to Texas. So tomorrow, yeah, we're just gonna have to kind of watch some strong to severe storms in West Texas tomorrow, possibly later in the afternoon. So the afternoon, like, we could see like an uptick here in southern New Mexico again. Environment is somewhat conducive to supercells, not anything too scary, I don't think. But you can always have weird moments. We're just gonna really have to watch parts of Texas, probably western Oklahoma. It's gonna just increase the severe weather threat throughout the night. You're gonna see some upticks in precip. That's gonna be interesting to see what comes of these. Nothing too wild right now. Just a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings ongoing here across New Mexico, parts of Texas. Hopefully things start to wind down just a little bit. Let's see. Rotation is kind of petered out for the moment in near Clovis, so that's hopefully a good thing. Don't want a tornado warning storm to be going that close to a population, but if it decides to ramp up again, we'll be watching. So that's my Twitter account. If you guys aren't following, please consider giving a follow. I've covered a lot of severe weather events live on the ground, chasing this year. It's been a really nutty year. Had some pretty epic storms here in Kansas. Had a really nice photogenic tornado near Fort Stockton earlier this summer. Great panhandle days, some really good tornadoes in Oklahoma. Really pretty storms. It's been one of the craziest years I've ever chased. Probably my most successful year I've ever chased, period. Thank you so much for the people that are still with me here. I know these streams are long and whatnot, but gotta keep up on these warnings and try to make sure people get warned and kind of just watching these storms that keep moving into these areas. Let's see what the mesoscale discussion here says. Strong vertical shear has remained on the New Mexico side. Deep layer flow gradually shift eastward into the Texas Panhandle over the next couple hours. Oh yeah, that Hereford, Texas smell. Ugh. I grew up near farms and I can deal with the cow patty smell, but when it comes to that beef plant in Hereford with like that mixture of chemicals, oh, it's just terrible. It's not a fun time. It's like my least favorite smell. I would rather smell roadside skunk than the beef plant in Hereford. Oh, windows open, you can taste it. Yeah. Reminds me of Clovis summer camp. It's an absolutely rough smell. Probably one of the roughest smells storm chasing I've ever smelled. And I've smelled like tornadoes. I dug through a farm before and it smells like ground up cow poo. I can handle that smell. But that beef plant, dude, that shit got me like 4 days in a row. It was like, it was to the point where it was like, my eyes were burning. Because they just had like all that water and flooding that just like pulled that chemical smell in. Ugh. Currently going on 3 hours on this stream. Thank you guys for sticking with me here. You know, things can get kind of long. Kind of looks like that storm heading towards Clovis is maybe falling apart. These storms down here are just more of a damaging wind, strong hail type threat. Well, we're going to continue to look at this one. It was much stronger earlier, so hopefully things are tuning down on the Clovis one. We'll see though. Radar holes in this area are just atrocious. It makes it hard to see what's actually going on with these storms. yeah, just continuing to watch it. I might take a little 5-6 minute break just to stretch my legs and stretch my back because my back is hurting a little bit. I'll be right back. Enjoy the pretty music. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Just kind of watching things go on here. Might be easier to see this stuff. Might be able to better be seen with the black background on the radar. Right now there isn't any tornado warnings, just a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. Colorado's starting to get active in through the Denver area. Storms should be exiting quickly. That will be moving, out of Colorado Springs, but Denver might get in on some of the action here soon. And then we got some storms firing up into Nebraska here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I really don't think anything else too crazy is gonna happen tonight. Still watch this cell. This is kind of like the one that I'm like most kind of worried about. But it's really falling apart. So not really all that worried about right now. Some severe weather's probably going to move into Lubbock eventually. Don't see anything else really west. Another cell near Pecos, Texas. That's probably the closest radar here. Another splitting cell. That's going to be moving off to the north here. Oh, and my radar died. Alright. I think everybody's gonna be good for the rest of the night. I don't see any more. I mean, it's possible that you could get another brief spin up in New Mexico, but I really think that these storms are all either dying or very clustered, so yeah, I don't know. Gusty winds and small hail are definitely possible throughout the night. No lie about that. But other than that, like, I think a lot of these storms, New Mexico is definitely active. Good on you guys for getting some rain, finally. But right now, not a whole lot going on as far as tornado activity, which is good. I'm just gonna have to kind of watch Lubbock over the next couple hours for some damaging winds, a lot of lightning. See that low little jet cruise in there. Definitely got some wind shear in place, so definitely got to watch Lubbock through the night. Texas might get a little bit more active. other than that, I don't really see like a tornado outbreak going on or anything along those lines. Maybe a couple more brief tornadoes could be possible, but really don't think it's going to be that big of a night. Good group of people liking the page. Good thing. But I'm probably gonna actually wrap up the stream for the evening, guys. I'm having some stomach issues from something I ate earlier. So I'm probably gonna head out for the night. Thank you so much for watching. And if anything goes too crazy throughout the night, I'll be monitoring and I might go live again. But we'll watch. Over the next couple days, I'll be live. When that cold front comes through South Central Texas, I'll be live on the ground chasing live on scene. So stay tuned, guys. Have a good night. Stay safe.